This is a reading for Taurus. In the headspace, we have the Three of Cups. In the heart space, we have the Three of Wands. And in the environment, we have the Strength card. Underneath, we have the Nine of Pentacles. There's a thought of some type of community celebration, a emotional gathering of some sort. You are thinking about this. You may be wanting to make plans with this as well, make plans around this. This is something that's upcoming. You're organizing something with the Three of Wands in the emotional space. This is an anticipation of some type of emotional fulfillment or joy coming through. With the Strength in the environment, there's a level of confidence around this. You may have to speak or do some type of public speaking here, or if this is like a birthday celebration or a wedding or something along those lines, you may be required to do a toast of some sort. This is also having self-control over your impulses and things you might want to do. What is this Three of Cups? Seven of Pentacles. This is something that is going to take time. You're going to need to have patience with this. You may even need to put some time, energy, and resources towards it, finances or something along those lines, or take some time off work. And you're considering at the moment if you have the available resources at this time to create this function to happen, to create this environment here. Three of Wands in the emotional space here is the Seven of Cups. So we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. We also have the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands. So there's a mirroring that's happening here. With the Seven of Cups, this is a confusion emotionally at the moment around how this is going to happen, or how this is going to pan out, or what's going to occur with this. A lot of emotional options and just around confusion around how this is going to happen. I feel like it has to do with, again, managing the resources around this and this expectation. What's this expectation that you have with the Three of Wands here? Needing to make a financial decision or a time decision, something here where you're needing to make a decision. It all comes back to, do I have enough money? Do I have enough time? So maybe wanting to surprise someone as well, a surprise party, or it feels like you are planning this. You are planning this event and you're needing to organize how this is going to work out resource-wise. So the Strength card in the environment here is the Two of Cups. This is a strong relationship, a relationship that in your life you have given and received, like given to one another and received a lot of emotional support. This can be anyone in your life, a friend, a family member, a relationship, a romantic relationship. It could be a co-worker, but it's someone here that you value. And with the Strength card, it's also giving this sense of like, you're very confident around this person, but you're also, you're so confident you also don't want to let them know that you are planning this surprise. It feels like a surprise here for this individual. Yeah, so again, it's like working on your time, your energy, and your resources at the moment. I feel like the only reason this isn't coming together the way you want it to, or the way you're hoping it to, is because of the reality of the situation. This may be that you're required a lot of time at work at the moment, you can't get time off, or your finances are all caught up in bills at the moment and there's a deadline to this planning. It needs to be planned at a certain time, especially if it's like a birthday party or something along those lines. And then maybe like a wondering if you could possibly ask other people involved to help you with the finances, but also feeling a little bit uncomfortable. There could be an aspect of stepping out of your boundaries if you're asking someone else to help you financially here as well. So what's the outcome of this situation? There is going to be a change of somewhat, like a pretty drastic change with your foundation at the moment and the way things are being planned. You're not expecting this change, but you are going to hold strong here with the Strength card. What is this Tower? What's this change? What's this break of foundation here? Maybe someone else might take over the responsibilities. You might give someone the idea. The Four of Wands. It's going to be a change of date. This is a date that you've planned with someone. Again, it could be a wedding or a birthday. It's two people making plans together. With the Three of Wands in the emotional space here, and then the Four of Wands coming up with the Tower. This may be finding that person again to help you with this organization here. Can I clarify the Tower a little bit more, please? Thank you. The Nine of Pentacles. Cups. Nine of Cups, and we have the Nine of Cups underneath as well. So this is just emphasizing that this is going to turn out in a good way. It's just, I feel like it's going to be in a bit of a shock, and you may need to release some type of control that you have over this circumstance, this certain situation. You may want it to go in a certain way, but if someone else is joining in to help organize it with you, they may have other solutions and it may not be exactly what you planned or lined up, but it's going to be more beneficial. And I feel like you will take a lot of the credit towards this. It kind of feels like needing to release control. There's a aspect of wanting to control this for some reason, and it feels like a reputation thing, or having people see you in a certain way. So wanting to control the situation is not going to be beneficial, because it feels like it's almost like, you know, when you're cleaning or something, and you clean in a specific way and you're very frustrated and need help cleaning, but you don't want anyone else to help you clean because you know you do it in a specific way, and if they take over or do it differently, it's going to make you feel like it's not done properly, or you feel out of control. Just an example. That's kind of what it feels like here, but it's not going to go that way. So when this person comes in and starts planning with you, it's going to feel like you're completely out of control. This is not my project anymore. This is not my thing that I'm organizing. I feel very, out of the loop. I don't know what's going on. But ultimately, in the end, it's going to work out where you're feeling satisfied with the decisions you made and the way this is going and the way this is being organized. And you are going to feel very satisfied and have a lot of recognition. And with the Hermit, you're going to take a lot of time in the future to reflect on this organizing and this this event. Sometimes it takes the mundane situations and the things that we don't think are spiritual, or that we don't think are, helping us grow, or that we don't think it's very major in our lives. It's just, we're just organizing a friend's birthday, or we're just doing a toast, or we're just organizing something here. It's not that big a deal. There's no drama here. It feels like the drama is within yourself and the way that you are wanting to control the situation. So sometimes we don't think that these spiritual growth or this wisdom or these knowledges come from everyday experiences. Sometimes we feel like it has to be some crazy out there event or situation, or something that's, blown way out of proportion for us to really get the message or understanding. But this feels like something that's very close to home, something that could be quite regular. You know, it could be like it could be, you know, with Christmas coming up, it could be just a Christmas organization, something that is regular, that is known, that is, you know, something that you do, you know, not on a day-to-day basis, but something that you do quite regularly with the people around you here. And for someone to come in and help you or assist you in some way, that is the lesson here. That is this spiritual growth that you're going, this understanding that that's going to occur here, where it's going to take some of the need to control out of your hands, and you're going to see what you've created or what you're wanting to create happen in another way, or another way of doing things, but it's going to end up how you want it anyway. It's not the way you expected it. And I think this letting go of expectations and letting go of control is going to transform you and give you a lot of wisdom. And this is a very spiritual and growth thing for you to go through, to recognize that you don't need to like control everything here. And I think that's why there's a lot of confusion and decisions in the mental space, in the emotional space, and with the mental space being the Seven of Pentacles, having to be patient here, being patient for the right opportunity to come through and have this growth here benefit you. So the Hermit is the outcome, which is reflecting on the lesson that is being learnt here, and that is to let go of control. I'm doing an extended, a U versus M. If you want to join me with that, that's totally fine. The link is down below. If not, have a good one.